teacher at T.A. Decker Junior High, and I'm here to talk to you about our projects. Our plan focused on school policies, structure, and culture through learner profiles. And what we used our grant money on was to create a literacy library for our school, to buy some new books that kids were interested in, and several copies of those books. When we got started, each language arts teacher went through a PowerPoint to make it easy for kids to find books that they were interested in and make lists of those books that they wanted to check out. And then throughout the year, students have been reading these books, checking them in and out at different paces based on their ability levels. We chose a wide variety of books, from some more challenging ones for our gifted students to some graphic novels that would appeal more to our lower readers that were still going to be challenging for them, while also being topics they were interested in. The culture of our school has completely changed. We also included 15 minutes of reading in different content areas, so that the task of incorporating 15 to 20 minutes of reading in every student's day during the school day was not left just to our language arts department. So students rotate through a schedule of reading in science and social studies and their elective classes. And what we've seen change is that kids are interested in reading. They have the opportunity to be reading the same books as their classmates, which they seem to enjoy a lot. We've noticed some trends where a group of friends will really latch on to a book for a month and all try to be reading the same stuff together, which has been interesting. I know that it makes a difference to our students, because if there is a day that I forget to have students reading in social studies class, they will remind me, because they feel cheated out of their reading time for that day if I forget it or don't give them their full 15 minutes. It's also helped reading become the default activity, because they all have these books, they carry them with them to every class, and it is kind of assumed that when they finish an activity in class, if they're done, that they're going to go back to those reading books, which has really helped incorporate really more than those 15 dedicated minutes throughout their day. And because they're invested in the books that they're reading, they're even more likely to want to open that book when given a little bit of spare time. That's a little bit about how it's changed our school and how that money has kind of infused our school culture with the idea that reading is a tool used by lots of different groups of people, not just the language arts department. And I fully expect that that culture will continue to be ingrained at T.A. Decker in the years to come, and our scores and our students' reading abilities will demonstrate that improvement. Thanks. Our literacy coach is Roark. Lori has been a valuable resource to us throughout this process. Lori has helped us keep focused when we felt like we had so much freedom we didn't even know where to start doing good work with the Rural Life grant money. She helped us stay focused on things that would be manageable and approachable and fall within our categories of literacy and individual learning. Lori helped from the very beginning of the school year with helping to educate and train some of our newer faculty, because that is such a daunting process on top of an already daunting thing of being a new teacher in a new building. She helped train and educate those people with the training that she has as a nice longer coach to incorporate some of those individual learning paths and increased literacy type of tools into our curriculum. She's also been a valuable resource, giving insight on materials and books and strategies that are used not only by the other schools that she monitors through the grant, but also other schools that other coaches are working with that she is aware of. Sometimes as a teacher, it's really easy to get pigeonholed into just what we're doing and what we know about, and she gives us kind of that wider angle lens to see what's working in other places that might be worth giving a shot here at T.A. Decker. And so she's done a lot of that heavy lifting for us, making us aware and implementing new things that sometimes it feels like as a classroom teacher there's not enough time in the day. So she's cut through a lot of those barriers for us, and we really appreciate it. Thanks.